Right then, we are back doing open lobbies on F1 2016 because I love racing you guys so much. Nope, I'm sick of this. You guys are going to learn how to race cleanly. It's Survive Baku.
Oh, sit down with your Baku, seriously.
And just to add to the torment of these guys, their punishment is to race without assists.
Rip all 22 front wings, turn 1.
Welcome, everybody, to the Azerbaijan circuit in the heart of Baku. This is the European Grand Prix. Today, we're going to force 22 noobs, one including myself, to survive this racetrack, 3 laps, no assists. Let me know in the comments how many you think will finish. If your answer was 22, then you're already wrong, because we're down to 20 before we've even made it to turn 1. So I thought it would have been a good idea to pull off to the side and just watch all of the carnage ensue, because I'm almost certain that we're going to lose half the field before we get to the end of this first lap. This racetrack here in Baku, it's more dangerous than Monaco, because a lot of people don't know this track that well, and we're running with no assists. Just the mortality rate in this Grand Prix is going to be something like you've never seen. There might be career mode episodes you've seen of mine where, you know, there's only been 5 or 6 cars finishing. It may be worse than that. So heading through this first sector now for the first of 3 laps. We've got a penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Cars are spinning off everywhere. They're just really struggling to manage the traction, and you will see lots of cars spinning off in walls, you know, missing corners because they don't have their braking line on or anything like that. So it's going to be quite interesting, and to be honest, I want to see it all happen in front of me. So what I'm going to do here is wait for everyone to catch up and just watch the carnage ensue, really. We're already down to 13 runners. I've given up about near enough to 30 seconds to some of these guys, so if I win this race, then that'll be absolutely mental. Who is going to survive the castle section? The Mercedes on my right hand side. I don't like his chances, or Mr. Steal That Kill's chances either, as he did a Lewis Hamilton on the exit of that corner. And we're down to 11 runners. 11 runners in this European Grand Prix. Do I hear 10? I think that's 10 now. There was someone beached in the wall off to the right there. There's another car off on our right once again. That is a really tricky corner to negotiate. I don't blame him for crashing out there. I actually thought there would have been more people crashing out in the castle section as well. We're down to 10 runners. Can we get that down to under 9? Under 10? No, these guys are... I was going to say, these guys were keeping it clean. Warden just beaches it in the wall at the final corner, and we are down to 9, 7, 6. 2 cars are off the escape road there. That's probably going to be 5, and we move onto the podium now on the second lap of this European Grand Prix. At this rate, if you finish the race, you will get a podium. That's P2 for us now as Formula Fish, out of his natural habitat. Couldn't find the ocean, so he is a beach whale at this point. We're into the lead of the I was going to say the Monaco Grand Prix. We are into the lead of the European Grand Prix as the race leader binned it in a wall, and this is probably going to be the easiest win I've ever had. We are down to 2 runners in this race now. Survive Baku has been so much more deadly than what I thought it was going to be. We set the fastest lap of the race. We lead by probably about a minute. The only person left in this race is official Terrace. So I gotta say, massive shout out to this guy. He hasn't finished yet, but he's still in this race. That's more than what can be said for a lot of the noobs in this open lobby with me, but there's still time. There's even still time for me to crash out. This left-hander, very, very easy to get trapped into, going in too deep, running into that outside wall. The final, I guess, obstacle for me is negotiating the final couple of corners, but we made it through there fine. Checkered flag, we've won the European Grand Prix. It's now down to official Terrace now to stroll home to the end. He was actually beached in a barrier there right as we crossed to him. The pressure is on him now because he's got 22 people in this open lobby watching him, plus the thousands more of you guys watching him now. I can't begin to imagine the amount of pressure that would be on his shoulders to keep it off the barriers. He's on a pad. He's weaving all over the place. I think he might slow it down as well, just to make doubly sure that he finishes this race and takes home some of the glory of surviving Baku. Okay, this is taking the piss a bit now, mate. He's slowed it down to safety car pace. And that really elongates the straight. But he's going to come across the line and be the only other finisher besides myself to survive Baku. And I give him a round of applause. Congratulations, official Terrace, or Dards. It's official Dards. I got his name wrong the whole time. I'm so sorry. But if he has a YouTube channel, if he has Twitter, go follow him. He's a legend. He has survived Baku, which is, like I said, a lot more than what can be said for a lot of the other drivers in here who have a pretty decent skill level. Matt212 Gaming, he's supposed to be a pretty quick driver, but he didn't survive. And yeah, that's survived Baku. If you want to see other tracks in this kind of series, you want to see me put noobs to the test, including myself, to survive a racetrack with simulation damage, maybe with assists off as well, then let me know down in the comments. And if you want to get involved in these open lobbies, follow me on Twitter. I'll always announce when I'm going to be racing online with you guys. That's been this video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.